Jack here, JBF Music and Guitar Lessons. In this quick guitar tricks we're looking at how to catch a natural harmonic. This is something I stumbled across just when noodling around. I've not really seen anyone else do it except maybe people on fretless basses. So there's probably quite a lot of potential of where you could take this. I'm going to start with a quick overview of how to just do a natural harmonic just to cover all the bases. If you already know how to do these, just check the pinned comment or the video description and use the timestamps to jump ahead. In a nutshell, to get a natural harmonic you want to rest your finger lightly on the string. We'll start with the 12th fret on the G string. You can see my finger is directly above the fret wire, and that's where the harmonic lives here and should make it easier to get. I'd suggest playing the open string and then moving your finger towards it. If you don't move closely enough you won't get the harmonic, and if you go too far you'll mute out the note or hammer it on if you use too much force. That's where you want to be though. When you get it just right, you'll hear that distinctive timbre of a harmonic. Bonus tip, being on the bridge pickup and playing closer to the bridge, that is picking closer to the bridge rather than the neck or the fretboard, and having a bit more gain or treble on your amp will also help let these harmonics ring out. When you get a feel for how much pressure to apply on this 12th fret, this might take a while if you're new to it. Try to get one without playing the open string. So we use the open string and move our finger in to get a feel for where the harmonic is, and then when your finger's lying there, just pick the string again, and this will give you an idea of how much pressure you need to apply to get the harmonic. And to give you a starting point, is really not much pressure at all. I am pretty much resting my finger just on top of the string, and no more pretty much. If the harmonic is not sounding, just adjust how close you are to the strings. Other than the 12th fret, the 7th and the 5th are probably the next strongest and easiest harmonics to get. If you can get these, brilliant, and if not, just use the open string trick we did for the 12th. If you're happy with those, why not try the 4th and 9th frets? So with the 4th, we're maybe slightly off the fret wire here actually. As you can see, we're maybe a tiny bit behind. And a good way to check where you want to be is to, we'll go to the 5th to make this one a bit more obvious. You get the harmonic, right? And then kind of move either side of it. And when you get a kind of choked out note like that, that's the wrong place. As you move closer, you'll get a stronger harmonic. And again, as you move further away, the note will start to choke out. So you can see with this one, there's actually quite a wide area you can get the same harmonic. With the one on the 4th fret, it's a lot smaller. There's a lot less room for error here. The 4th and the 9th frets are a bit trickier to get, but this will really help refine your technique. There are harmonics hiding all over the strings, but I don't want to go into those right now. If you do want to explore them a bit more, check out the palm and tongue harmonic trick lesson card up there. To catch the harmonic, you play it as you normally would, but then sort of slide your finger down and push it towards the string. Try to keep this as smooth and as fluid as possible and fairly quick as well. So you can see I'm playing the harmonic here, and I'm kind of moving my finger back and then pushing it down just behind the fret wire. Adding vibrato generally makes them pop a little bit more. I mean, this sort of thing is a little bit difficult to teach because it relies largely on a sense of feel. But again, I'd start with the 12th fret, then try the 5th and the 7th. And again, I'm just doing the same thing here. I'm catching the natural harmonic, and then kind of going just behind the fret wire, catching it and adding some vibrato. You can also try it on different fingers. Don't know if I can get my little one. Ah, nailed it. Excellent. Didn't think I'd get those, but I did. Yeah, so it's worthwhile practicing it on different fingers as well. And when you're more confident with those, again, you can move on to your 9th. And I'd say the 4th fret harmonic as well, which are a bit trickier to get, so that's why you want to start off with the 12, the 7 and the 5 here. If this is a little bit difficult for you to do, you can also try playing on these 3 lower strings, the wound strings, because harmonics kind of resonate on them a bit more. So the D, for example, let's just go the 12th fret, the 5th, sorry, the 7th and then the 5th. And let's go on the A string, the 5th, the 7th and the 12th. And this is exactly the same thing. I'm just playing the harmonic, catching it, you know, giving it vibrato to make it pop a bit more. Hopefully you can see the motion really well on that string actually. It's the sort of thing it might click with you or it might take a little while, but it's a cool trick, so I would try sticking it out. If you like the sound of this, you might want to check out my tapped harmonics lesson, card on the top right there. Okay, so to me these sound great to end a lick on, so first up let's look at applying them in that way. A standard bluesy rock lick, ending by catching that 5th fret's natural harmonic. On a side note, be careful using this trick. If you're playing in a totally different key from your harmonic, it will sound pretty nasty. For a bit more on harmonics and key, check out the card up there. If you've got this one in the bag, we'll have a look at doing a harmonic that's slightly harder to catch. A bit like a rare Pokemon, but not too rare. A very Steve Vai sound here, I reckon. For more on him, check out the lesson card on the top right. A grace note with a hammer, and then pulling back off, popping over the string to get this harmonic. Again, it might take a bit of practice before this technique clicks with you, or you find enough consistency. I mean, I happened across it by mistake. It's not something that I ever thought was possible beforehand. A sort of variation on that last lick there, bonus trick. You'll probably notice there's a slide in here. Just a quick reminder that once you get the hang of this technique, you can start to combine it with other note manipulations. For this slide in particular, there's kind of two main ways you can approach it. The way I find most successful is to catch the harmonic like we were doing, and then kind of try to quickly slide it. You'll tend to lose the note a little bit, but you'll get a nice kind of aesthetic anyway. If you're really good at it, you can keep the harmonic going. Another way that you can try doing it, which I've had less success with but does seem to work on occasion, is to kind of catch the harmonic and then slide up to here. So, sorry, I'll rephrase that. Rather than catch the harmonic, we're hitting the natural harmonic and then sliding straight up. So, harmonic and then just kind of sliding up to that target fret. But what I'm finding more successful is catching the harmonic first and then sliding it up. But those are two approaches you could try to see what works best for yourself. Sliding between these two notes, and then using whatever method you've decided upon for doing this kind of slide harmonic trick. This is generally a bit easier to sustain at higher speeds. If you do it slowly, there's a good chance you won't catch the harmonic. This might just be because I've not refined my technique well enough and I need to spend more time doing it, which probably does play a factor. I have found it's a lot more consistent with speed rather than slow, where the harmonic will tend to die out a little bit. Bonus tip. Much like the card in the top right, you can even use this trick for some riffing. That clip in particular is from my Riff a Day project, where I uploaded an original riff every day for a whole year. I opted for a kind of smooth but really fuzzy heavy tone, which seems to work pretty well with harmonics. Fuzz is also what I'm using just now, just to make life a little bit easier for myself. And with this last lick, you could try and catch the 4th fret harmonic and slide that as well. But it's a bit tricky, I'll give it a go. So we could go. So rather than catching the 5th, and try to catch the 4th and slide it up. That was a bit better that time. So flipping the script for this last one here, starting off by catching a harmonic. Probably noticed I still ended on one as well though, just to highlight that you can put them anywhere in a phrase or lick. But yeah, we're starting off catching this 7th fret harmonic, bending this A note up a tone to B, hitting this F sharp, then catching this 9th fret harmonic and bending it up a semitone. I'm essentially going for a Dorian sound here. And again, bending the harmonics, this is another note manipulation that you can combine with this technique. That was how to catch a natural harmonic. This has been Quick Tricks, that's the playlist there. For more harmonic madness, check out this video. If you've enjoyed this, want to stay up to date with the channel, help it out and help it grow, hit subscribe, share, like, comment and enable notifications with that little bell on the side if you feel so inclined. Cheers guys.